So I think we can all agree when the Florida sun is shining and the temperatures are hot, there's really nothing more refreshing than an ice cold lemonade.
Especially when they're spiked.
Very, very true. Thanks to the rise in popularity of ready-to-drink cocktails, there are endless options of pre-mixed lemonade cocktails.
So let's squeeze the day and try 6 of our most popular brands to see which one is best. Simply Spiked Signature Lemonade.
Made with real fruit juice.
So something that I'm gonna have to keep in mind is that these aren't hard seltzers, so they're not exactly calorie conscious or conscious? They have high calories and high carbs.
Ooh,
That is delicious.
it's really good. I did not expect it to be bubbly.
And I also expect it to be a lot sweeter.
Me too. It's very refreshing, perfect for Florida and the heat.
I will say I don't taste the alcohol, so I feel like it's really drinkable. Good job, Simply. I think we should rate these from 1 to 10 on how freshly squeezed they taste.
All right. I am going to give it an 8. I think it tastes a lot like the Simply store-bought lemonade that you get, but it is still really fresh and really good.
I'm gonna give it a 10. It tastes like somebody is making this from like water and sugar and freshly squeezed lemons. It just happens to be spiked.
And in a can.
It's delicious, 10.
All right, so next up is our Nutrl Classic Lemonade. It's a vodka seltzer real juice.
The stuff tastes good, like really good. Like that one time on that one night you'll never forget good, that good.
That's good marketing. So I've had other flavors of this brand and I really like them. Not a huge fan of this one.
I will say it doesn't taste like a classically like fresh squeezed lemonade taste. It's more of a, have you ever had runts, like the candied runts? Like that lemon. That's what it tastes like to me.
It's more of a lemon aftertaste.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's lightly lemoned.
definitely light. But there are some concessions for being only 100 calories, I would say.
Oh, for sure.
So for it being 100 calories, I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna give this one a 3. It doesn't necessarily have that freshly squeezed taste. It has more of like a hard seltzer taste. And that is the only reason I'm giving it a 3.
I'm gonna go with a 3 too. I totally agree with that. I don't think it's the freshly squeezed lemon flavor, but it's refreshing, delicious, boat day worthy.
So this one is Fisher's Island Lemonade. There is a lot of buzz about this in the office, so I'm really excited to try this one.
100% spiked. So we're gonna figure out what that means.
9% alcohol by volume. It's vodka and whiskey with natural juice and flavors.
It smells exactly like,
Oh, like an Arnold Palmer.
yes, it smells like an Arnold Palmer.
Whoa.
That is a boozy treat for you.
That was also not like the taste I was expecting, but it almost does taste like an Arnold Palmer.
Yes. Say that 10 times fast.
No.
And I was, just because the last two were bubbly, I was expecting this one to be bubbly, and it's not. It's flat. So if you enjoy a flat cocktail, then this is the one for you.
Yeah, it tastes like almost like an ice pick, but with lemon in it.
This is good.
So, ooh, this is gonna be hard because it's really delicious, but I don't know if it tastes like super lemonade-y.
I am getting more of that sweet tea mixed with lemonade, and I think it's from the whiskey. I'm gonna give this one a 10. I think it has like a squirt of that freshly squeezed lemon. It definitely tastes more like that Arnold Palmer, but I think it tastes really good.
I'm gonna give it a 7. It does taste really good. It just doesn't taste as like lemon fresh as some of the other ones, but it does have a really good taste.
This is the Crown Royal Whiskey Lemonade, 7%. So this is your classic Canadian whiskey, Crown Royal. Lemon juice from concentrate, carbonation.
Oh, wow, that is crowny.
That tastes like Crown Royal.
Yeah,
With a splash of lemon.
a very small splash of lemon.
I will say I don't drink Crown Royal, but people that do love it.
Yeah.
And I think you are going to love this cocktail.
If you want Crown Royal on like a vacation in a cooler, this is it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give this one an 8. I think it has that fresh flavor to it. It's very powerful in the whiskey taste, but if you love Crown, you are going to love this.
I'm gonna give it a 9 because I feel like it does taste like a can of Crown Royal, but it does have a little squeeze of fresh lemon to it, and that taste is really fresh, so 9er.
Nice.
So now we have Truly Original Lemonade, which is what most people think are like the tried and true lemonade seltzer. So this is actually a hard seltzer. The rest of them were like vodka and whiskey, right? And this one is malt beverage.
Super, super bubbly.
Super sweet.
And I feel like that's iconic to Truly. Trulies are always really, really bubbly.
I feel like because it is a malt beverage, it has almost a little bit more of that like aspartame taste, but it's good.
So Trulies are some of our top selling hard seltzers. Everyone loves them. They're really refreshing. They're only 100 calories, lower in ABV. If you love them, you're going to love this. I wouldn't say it's exactly like a lemonade. It's just more of a lemon flavored hard seltzer.
Yeah.
So what would you rate this on a freshly squeezed lemon scale?
I'd say probably a 3, just because it doesn't necessarily taste like a fresh squeezed lemon, but it does have that like classic Truly malt beverage flavor.
Yeah, I think if you are in love with Trulies, you're going to love this. But on the scale, I'd probably have to give it a 2. I'm just not getting that freshly squeezed flavoring from it.
Refreshing, just not freshly squeezed.
Very, very refreshing. What do you give an injured lemon?
What do you get an injured lemon, babe?
Lemonade.
Okay, Loyal 9 lemonade, 9% ABV.
Vodka with lemonade and natural flavors.
Loyal 9 and feeling fine. What?
And this is the perfect can too for 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's the red, white, and blue, iconically America. So I did expect this one to be carbonated. It is flat, so forewarning.
Yeah, it definitely does not taste like it has 9% alcohol by volume. So I would say that there's probably 2 cocktails for this can, but I'm gonna give this one a 6. I think it definitely has a strong lemon flavor, but it may not be like as like super sugary sweet as the other ones.
I think I would give this a 5. It definitely has that lemon flavor to it. I wouldn't say it's as fresh of a lemon flavor, but it is more on the tart side, which I do enjoy. I'm not a huge sweet drink fan.
More sour than sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. So whether you like sour or sweet, there's plenty of hard lemonades to choose from.
Yeah, if you like the more bubbly or if you want something on the flat side, they have it all. Everyone's making a spiked lemonade, so you definitely have to try one this summer. And you can pick them all up at your local ABC Fine Wine and Spirit.
Or download our app.